He's having a real bad day today. So I'm gonna need you to just go ahead and, give that to me and, let me just handle it. Hey everybody. Hey everybody. This is the first part in our ongoing series, my all-time favorites, and I think it's a lot of people's dirty little secret that they enjoy David Spade. I mean, the man has built a career that has sustained years and years and years. I think next to Adam Sandler and Chris Rock, it's David Spade. I want to talk about the man who began his career right after college. Coming from Arizona, he took his California surfer looks and went to the Improv Comedy Store, got his Keith Partridge hairdo, and just looked cool as can be. And while he was performing stand up, he was seen by a talent scout. This talent scout brought us to his first movie role, Police Academy 4. Now, the cool thing about his role in Police Academy 4 is he played the skateboard kid, and Adam Sandler remarked when he first met David Spade that I don't think you were carrying the skateboard, but I remember a skateboard because his role in Police Academy 4 was the skater. David Spade could skate a little bit. I mean, literally, I think it was my first. Might have been the first time that I saw like decent skateboarding. And if you didn't know, Tony Hawk was supposed to be David Spade's stunt double. But guess what? Tony Hawk had a growth spurt, and he could no longer be the stunt double for David Spade. So one of the other members of the Bones Brigade, and if you didn't know, the Bones Brigade was the stunt doubles for the Police Academy 4 movie. David Spade's scene in Police Academy 4 was one of the highlights of that movie for me. Now, Police Academy 4 was in 1987. He joined the cast of Saturday Night Live as a writer in the 1990s.
Like and subscribe.
Coneheads. Now, a lot of people were on Coneheads, and we're going to talk about David Spade and Saturday Night Live in one of our next segments. Coneheads is, I think him and Farley stole the show with Coneheads. He's having a really bad day. Why don't you go ahead and give that to me? You don't want to deal with him. That's iconic, and I don't know how many times I've quoted that line. And the fact that he went from being a suck up on Earth to being a suck up in space. Yeah, he was in Reality Bites, which I didn't remember, and I haven't rewatched that movie in a while, and I don't think I really want to just to see David Spade. And Light Sleeper, which I did not see that, and I don't know where you can find that. On our David Spade march through the early 90s is a movie called PCU, Politically Correct University. The college is actually called Port Chester University, but for the movie PCU,
Like and subscribe.
that I have for these things will be in the description. And the only version of this I can find is a really crappy copy on YouTube. It's like a zoomed in fish eye version, so it doesn't get copyright claimed or something. And I don't think anybody's trying to copyright claim this. This is Jeremy Piven, John Favreau, David Spade, of course, because this is a David Spade show, and Jessica Walter, the late great Jessica Walter. This is literally one of my all-time favorite movies. I remember watching this on repeat because this was like a cable standard back in the day. I mean, I think I might have spent an entire summer watching PCU, Politically Correct University. And the Jessica Walter, Animal House Dean type character, kind of a Hillary Clinton-esque, literally offend everybody because it was making fun of, the politically correct mentality of the day. But in that way, they made fun of every person. They made fun of black people, vegans, lesbians, right wingers. Literally threw meat on vegetarians. Spade has paid. Spade has paid. Spade has played a college student 3 times in his career, and almost all the times he's played an upperclassman. I think that's what fucked me up. Is I'm like, how? Because they're all like the 3 years apart. but in each one he plays an old ass upperclassman type college student. Really, this movie made fun of every group possible, and I think that's probably why nobody's putting it out. And plus, Jeremy Piven got canceled, but John Favreau's amazing in it. Spade's amazing in it. There's a lot of character actors in this movie. Like, oh shit, it's an Animal House ripoff. Like, if you can name one movie that's a ripoff of another, PCU's a ripoff of Animal House. But it's decent, and Parliament Funkadelic makes the cut. You get to see a little P Funk, a little George Clinton in the P Funk All Stars, and also like an iconic line from this movie that I lived my life by: "Don't be that guy. Don't wear the T-shirt of the band that you're going to see. Everyone knows that you're there to see them. Don't be that guy." And Jeremy Pittman's hairline is fucking wicked far back in this movie, and this is like one of his earlier roles where he's playing a college student, and it's like he's playing an old college student. Like he's been, and what's funny is he's been there for 7 years, and then Tommy Boy was there for 7 years. I wonder. Next, we'll be talking about Tommy Boy and Black Sheep. You know, the huge, really the start of David Spade. This is the early years. We'll probably start by talking about Saturday Night Live next time. David Spade with bye bye, bye bye.
Yes, my friend.
Uh, would you mind, ending this sketch?
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.